Right now, over 2 million trucks in the US are sitting on lots longer than 100 days, and some owners are already losing $30,000 to $45,000 in just 2 years. What you're about to see isn't normal depreciation, it's a collapse. These 11 trucks are now worthless in 2026, and the top 3 are the biggest names failing terribly. Don't miss this. Number 11, Ford Ranger. The 2024 Ford Ranger was supposed to be a comeback story. New design, bigger size, more tech. But here's the problem. It showed up to a fight where everyone else had already leveled up. By the time this Ranger hit the market, trucks like the Tacoma, Colorado, and Canyon had already raised the bar. And when experts actually tested it, the feedback was simple. Nothing really stands out. That's a problem in today's market. Because if a truck doesn't dominate in at least one area, power, towing, comfort, or reliability, it gets ignored. And that's exactly what's happening here. Now add this on top. Early depreciation is already hitting hard. The Ranger has dropped about 28% in just 2 years, losing nearly $10,000 in value. And then come the real-world issues. Owners are reporting electrical problems, infotainment glitches, and rough transmission behavior. Some trucks have even been in the shop multiple times within months. The 2024 Ranger isn't a disaster, but it's stuck in the worst position possible. Not bad enough to avoid, not good enough to demand. And in this market, that's exactly how a truck becomes forgettable and loses value fast. Number 10, Toyota Tundra. This one surprised a lot of people because for years, the Toyota Tundra was known for one thing, bulletproof reliability. The old 5.7-liter V8, you could run it forever. 200,000 miles was normal, sometimes more. Then Toyota made a decision that changed everything. They killed the V8 and replaced it with a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6. On paper, it looked better. More power, better fuel economy, more torque. But in the real world, things didn't go as planned. Shortly after launch, Toyota had to recall over 100,000 trucks due to a manufacturing defect that could lead to complete engine failure while driving. Let that sink in. A brand built on reliability, now dealing with engines that could shut down on the highway. And even beyond the recall, owners started reporting knocking, stalling, oil flow issues, and turbo-related problems, sometimes at very low mileage. That's not what Tundra buyers signed up for. Here's the bigger issue. Trust is everything with Toyota. And the moment buyers started questioning that reliability, resale values took a hit. Because now, used buyers are asking one simple question. Is this the good Toyota or the risky one? Number 9, Chevrolet Colorado. The new Chevrolet Colorado looked like a winner on paper. Fresh redesign, new turbocharged engine, modern interior, more tech. But here's the problem. This truck hit the market before it was fully sorted out, and that showed up immediately. Before some trucks even reached customers, GM had to issue a stop sale on over 15,000 units due to software problems. Think about that. A brand new truck already being held back from delivery. And it didn't stop there. Owners started reporting infotainment glitches, warning lights, electrical faults, and random system failures. Some even experienced brake system alerts, steering issues, and repeated dealer visits with no clear fix. That's not something used buyers ignore. Here's the bigger issue. This is a first-generation redesign, and experienced truck buyers know the rule. Never buy the first year. Bugs, software issues, and hidden defects always show up later. And now, that reputation is sticking. Because when a truck becomes known for early glitches and unresolved problems, resale takes a hit fast. Number 8, Jeep Gladiator. This is one of the fastest ways to lose money on a truck right now. The Jeep Gladiator didn't fail because it's terrible. It failed because Jeep created too many of them, and then panicked. At one point, Gladiators were sitting on dealer lots for months. Inventory piled up, demand didn't match. So what did Jeep do? They started slashing prices. We're talking massive discounts. Sometimes over $10,000 to $20,000 off MSRP just to move units. And the moment that happened, resale values got crushed overnight. Because think about it. If a brand new Gladiator is heavily discounted, why would anyone pay top dollar for a used one? That's the trap owners fell into. Now add this on top. Even without discounts, the Gladiator already loses around 30 to 37% of its value within a few years, which is right in line, or worse, than most mid-sized trucks. But here's where it gets worse. This was never a real truck for most buyers. Yes, it's great off-road. Yes, it has removable doors and that Jeep lifestyle appeal. But as a truck, towing is weaker than rivals ride. Quality is rough, fuel economy is poor. So when money gets tight, buyers don't go for the fun truck. They go for the practical one. Number 7, GMC Sierra EV. This is where things start getting expensive and painful, because the GMC Sierra EV didn't just lose value, it got undercut from the inside. When it launched, the Sierra EV came out as a 6-figure luxury truck, with the Denali Edition 1 pushing close to $100,000. Early buyers paid a premium to be first. And then GMC flipped the script. They started rolling out cheaper trims, dropping the entry price down into the $60,000 to $80,000 range. And just like that, resale values took a hit. Because now think about it. Why would anyone pay $85,000 for a used Sierra EV when a brand new one is sitting at the dealership for less? That's the trap early buyers walked into. But that's only part of the problem. This truck runs on GM's Ultium platform, the same system used in the Hummer EV and Silverado EV. And that platform has been dealing with software bugs, charging issues, and early reliability concerns. The kind of problems you expect from something that was pushed out fast. Number 6, GMC Hummer EV pickup. This truck didn't just lose value, it collapsed under its own hype. When the GMC Hummer EV pickup launched, it was everywhere. Massive power, crab walk, 1,000 horsepower, and price tags pushing $100,000 to $120,000. But here's the truth. This was never a real truck. It was a statement piece. And once the hype faded, reality hit. First problem, weight. This thing weighs nearly 9,000 pounds. That's not just heavy, that's a problem. It affects braking, efficiency, tire wear, and even safety in real-world driving. Second problem, efficiency. Owners quickly realize this truck burns through battery fast. Long trips turn into charging stops. And waiting. A simple road trip can stretch hours longer than expected. And then comes the biggest issue, battery fear. Because on a used market, buyers are asking one question. What happens when that battery goes bad? And that's not a cheap fix. Even now, owners report charging issues, high voltage warnings, and trucks sitting at dealers for weeks trying to diagnose electrical faults. Now stack that on top of depreciation. A Hummer EV can lose over $30,000 in just a couple of years and continues dropping fast after that. Number 5, Tesla Cybertruck. This might be the biggest hype to reality collapse we've seen in years. When the Tesla Cybertruck launched, people thought they were buying the future. Some even believed it would go up in value. Instead, it did the opposite. Fast. Early owners are now seeing 30% to 40% depreciation in just 1 year, which is insane for a pickup truck. Some trade-in offers showed trucks dropping from $100,000 down to nearly $63,000 in under a year. That's not depreciation, that's a collapse. So what went wrong? First, demand fell off a cliff. Sales dropped sharply after the initial hype, nearly cutting in half within a year. Second, quality concerns. Multiple recalls, including issues with trim pieces and software problems, started stacking up. And third, the biggest issue of all, it's too niche. The design is extreme, the stainless steel body is hard to maintain, repairs are expensive, insurance is higher, and for traditional truck buyers, it just doesn't feel like a real truck. Number 4, Nissan Titan XD. This truck didn't fail overnight, it slowly got pushed out of the market. The Nissan Titan XD was supposed to be something different. Not a half-ton, not a heavy-duty, a middle-ground truck that could do both. Sounds good on paper. But in the real world, nobody wanted the middle. It couldn't truly compete with heavy-duty trucks like an F250 when it came to serious towing. And at the same time, it was too big, too inefficient, and too expensive for buyers who just needed a daily truck. So it ended up stuck in no man's land. And the market never forgave it. Now add the biggest blow, Nissan killed it. The entire Titan lineup has been discontinued. And once that happens, resale value almost always drops fast. Because now buyers start thinking about parts availability, long-term support, and dealer commitment. And then come the real-world issues. Owners have reported transmission hesitation, harsh shifting, oil consumption, and drivetrain problems, sometimes showing up earlier than expected. That doesn't help confidence in the used market. And the numbers back it up. The Titan XD loses nearly 48% of its value in 5 years, worse than the average full-size truck. Number 3, Ram 1500. This one shocked a lot of truck owners, because the Ram 1500 used to be one of the safest bets you could make, especially with the 5.7-liter Hemi Phi 8, a proven engine that buyers trusted for years. And then Ram made a risky move. They killed the Hemi and replaced it with the 3.0-liter twin-turbo Hurricane inline-six. On paper, it looked like an upgrade. More power, better fuel economy, but in the real world, it introduced a whole new set of problems. Early reports started coming in fast. Owners and mechanics flagged issues like turbo failures, thermostat breakdowns, overheating concerns, and software glitches, sometimes showing up at very low mileage. Some trucks even experienced check engine lights, misfires, and repeated dealer visits within the first few hundred miles. That's not what truck buyers expect from a brand new platform. And here's where it gets worse. Ram didn't just introduce a new engine, they rolled out new electronics and updated systems at the same time. That combination created more issues, including infotainment glitches and electrical faults. Now add the biggest mistake of all. Ram underestimated its own customers. Killing the Hemi caused backlash so strong that the company had to bring the V8 back just a year later after sales dropped. Think about that. When a company reverses a major decision that fast, it tells you everything. Number 2, Ford F-150 Lightning. This one carried one of the biggest expectations in the truck world, and that's exactly why the fall hurts so much. The Ford F-150 Lightning wasn't just another pickup. It was supposed to be the electric version of America's best-selling truck, a direct bridge between traditional truck buyers and the future. For a moment, it worked. The hype was strong, early demand was high, prices were elevated, but when real truck use cases came into play, cracks started to show. The biggest issue is towing range. Once you hook up a trailer, the Lightning can lose a huge portion of its range, sometimes dropping 50 to 60% depending on load, speed, and conditions. That turns a 250-mile truck into something much more limited in real-world work scenarios. And for truck buyers, that's a deal breaker, because a work truck isn't just about specs, it's about reliability under load. When charging stops have to be planned into every job, the workflow changes completely. What used to be simple becomes complicated fast. Then comes market perception. As more buyers realize the Lightning functions better as a daily commuter with a bed rather than a heavy-duty work truck, demand shifted away from it in the used market. And the numbers reflect that shift. The Lightning has seen steep depreciation, approaching nearly half its value in just a couple of years, which is extremely aggressive even by EV standards. Number 1, Chevrolet Silverado EV. This is the most extreme case on this entire list. The Chevrolet Silverado EV didn't just depreciate, it lost more than half its value in a very short time. And that's not normal, even for electric vehicles. When it launched, pricing pushed into the $80,000 to $100,000+ range depending on the trim. Early buyers paid top dollar to be first in line for GM's flagship electric truck. But the market didn't respond the way GM expected. First issue, features that used to be standard were removed or restricted. The Silverado EV replaced traditional smartphone integration like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with a built-in Google-based system. And instead of being free, some functionality now comes through paid subscriptions for features like advanced driver assistance and app access. That didn't sit well with buyers, especially in a truck already priced near luxury levels. Second issue, trust and usability. Like other Ultium-based trucks, the Silverado EV has faced early-stage concerns around software behavior, charging consistency, and system reliability. Even if not catastrophic, these small issues add up in the eyes of used buyers. But the biggest factor is perception. Truck buyers want predictability. They want something proven. And right now, the Silverado EV is still being treated like an experiment. So when these trucks hit the used market, demand is weak. And when demand is weak, prices fall fast. The Silverado EV is powerful, fast, and packed with tech. But between high original pricing, subscription-based features, and uncertainty around long-term ownership, it has become one of the hardest trucks to justify on the resale market in 2026. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, share it with someone, and subscribe for more insights like this. Watch the next video on the screen for more breakdowns you don't want to miss.